was after me, and so I hit him with some straw, and a blue mouse came out and scared his horse, and I got away. I saw it in my brain.
That's good. That's your imagination working.
But it was real. It was really real.
Did I say it wasn't real?
It's not real. That's what's called imagination, dummy. Shut up.
Watch your mouth, Curtis.
Mother, I want to be a doctor. A missionary doctor, just like the one Pastor Ford told us about.
You can be anything you want to be in this life, as long as you're willing to work at it. That goes for you too, Curtis. God will not abandon you.
Now, Ben Carson mama, they talk. And she tell her pikin say, you can be anything you want to be in this life, so long as you are willing to work at it. And this is just a reminder for you as well, that you can achieve anything that you put your mind to. So long as you're willing to do it, you're going to achieve it. Speak English naturally with a Mother Isn't Mother podcast. With each episode, you will improve your English with new and common phrasal verbs, idioms, and quotes from iconic faith-based films. Learn at your own pace. Experience God's love for you, discover real-life scenarios, and have fun listening to different languages. Best of all, speak English confidently with your co-workers, friends, or anyone new you meet. So, what is holding you back? Subscribe to the Mother Isn't Mother podcast wherever you get your podcasts and sound more natural every time you speak English. E get one time where I do online interview for one English job like that. The man who interview me just dey confused. He just dey talk say, can you say that again? Can you repeat that? After the interview, na so he tell me say, your English isn't good enough. You're not the kind of teacher our students need. Chai, that's in pain me die because no be English I study for school. In short, that experience ginger me to work on how I did speak English. And now why I come to use this podcast to help working professionals like you to they speak English very well using English idioms and phrasal verbs from films. So that if you get exam, you go pass them. If na scholarship you dey pray for, you go get them. And if na new job you dey find, you go find them. Today, we go learn 4 strong English phrasal verbs and 1 English idiom from the popular film Gifted Hands. This film na about the life of Dr. Benjamin Carson, the ogbonge brain surgeon wey everybody know. These lessons go help you to dey speak English wey dey flow like river naturally, and your confidence go just dey go up. You go pass the sky, you go reach high. In fact, e get one of these phrasal verbs wey I never even hear before. Na inside this film I learn am. Oh yeah, make we start. Welcome to the Mother Isn't Mother podcast with me, Adenike Babalola. Remember that this is a podcast, so you no go watch the film, now your ear you go use to listen to them. I will play the clips, you will listen. We will look at the meanings of these lessons in the Cambridge Dictionary, and then we will look at real life scenarios for these lessons. Lesson 1 is the idiom against all odds. Against all odds. Listen to the clip.
Okay, so I'm done. They were born by cesarean 3 months ago, and against all odds, they're still alive. Their physician from West Germany called me this morning.
Occipital craniopicus twins have never both survived this separation.
Yeah, he knows that.
What does this doctor mean by against all odds? The Cambridge Dictionary defines against all odds as if you do or achieve something against all odds. You do or achieve it although there were a lot of problems and you were not likely to succeed. This doctor means that the Siamese babies survived for 3 months despite being joined with their heads. They were joined in their heads, behind, but then they survived. They have survived for 3 months. Did you get it? This one means, say, even when wahala full ground, you still make calm. Ìṣòro pọ̀, ìdíwọ́ pọ̀. There were so many issues, but you still made it. Ó padà ṣeé ṣe. You still make calm. This is what it means. This is what you mean when you use the idiom against all odds. I remember when I still did teach IELTS. One of my students then, she lose her mama. And her exam don't dey very close. But you know what? She went for the exam and she told me that she even cried while the interviewer was asking her questions. But last, she still passed her exam. And so this one means that Miss Amina passed her speaking exam against all odds. It was not the best time for her, but she did very well. I hope so you get them. Oh yeah. Let us move to the second lesson, which is the phrasal verb figure out.
And then as soon as I saw them, my heart melted.
Please don't ask us to choose between them.
Well, they don't appear to be sharing any organs. We won't know until we get in there.
How soon can that be?
Well, first we have to solve the problem of exsanguination. Bleeding to death. It's the reason why cranial separations have never succeeded. You see, babies have very little blood. And unless I can figure out a way to keep them from bleeding out, I can't risk performing this operation.
Waiting Dr. Ben Carson they try talk for a year. When you check the Cambridge Dictionary, to figure out something means to understand something or find the answer to something by thinking. Dr. Carson they talk say he needs to find a way to prevent the babies from bleeding to death during the surgery. It means say he won't reason he won't take time to say how I want to how I go do this thing where these children no go die. That's exactly what he means. Ọmọ ìpè ó fẹ́ rò dáadáa, mo máa fara lẹ̀ rò dáadáa pé ọ̀nà òun ni mo fẹ́ gbé kíní yìí gbà tó fi máa dá tí àwọn ọmọ yìí tí wọn ò ní fi kú, tó máa fi survive, tó máa fi yè. That's what Dr. Carson means. I want to make sure that I find a way to ensure that these children survive. Last week, my daughter's squirrel got into a castle. It was stuck in a castle. The first day, my son told me, "Mommy, give me scissors so I can bring it out." I felt, hey, why do you want to use scissors? But then the next day, he asked again and I said, okay, let's see. I gave it to him and he took the scissors and he pushed the squirrel down in the castle. These are both play things, they are toys. And before you know it, the squirrel popped out. In short, my son figured out a way to bring out the squirrel from my daughter's castle. That's what it means to figure out something. You find a solution. You think about the solution and you execute it. Did you get that? Excellent. Let us look at the third lesson. And this is a phrasal verb, work at something. Listen.
This horse, and I got away. I saw it in my brain.
That's good. That's your imagination working.
But it was real. It was really real.
Did I say it wasn't real?
It's not real. That's what's called imagination, dummy.
Shut up.
Watch your mouth, Curtis.
Mother, I want to be a doctor. A missionary doctor, just like the one Pastor Ford told us about.
You can be anything you want to be in this life, as long as you're willing to work at it.
You can be anything you want to be in this life as long as you are willing to work at it. What does the phrasal verb work at something mean? Maybe check inside dictionary. Cambridge Dictionary tells us, say, it means to try hard to achieve something. So Benjamin Mama means, say, if you work hard, if you put in the right effort, if you improve on that thing where you want to do, you will achieve it. You will make progress. You will succeed. It means, say, you did to follow that thing steady, you did work on them, you did try. You no give up. You won't sabi the thing where you want to do. That is exactly what this phrasal verb means. Taba fi gbogbo ara ṣe nǹkan, ta ṣiṣẹ́ takuntakun lórí nǹkan, ó máa padà yọrí sí rere. It will come out well. And so it means that you put in the effort to get the results that you need. I hope so you get them. Let's look at lesson 4. This is the phrasal verb tick off someone. Listen.
I'll turn it down.
No, I like it. Turn it up.
Won't snap knock on the ceiling again?
Let her knock. We moving.
We're moving?
That speech your 8th grade teacher gave tipped me off, so I went to the bank. I finally saved up enough money to take back that house we've been renting out. So start next fall, you going to a school that appreciates you.
That speech your 8th grade teacher gave ticked me off. This is the lesson that I did not know before I watched this film. Tick off. We know, say, if you say I tick off, it's be like say you carry list for hand, like your grocery list or your to-do list, and you tick off the things that you have achieved. I did not know that this tick off can be used as a phrasal verb. What does it mean? The Cambridge Dictionary tells us that when you say tick off someone, you mean to make someone angry. So what does Benjamin's mom mean? Benjamin mama, they try tell us, say, the bad things where that teacher talk during that award presentation, the thing vex her. It made her very angry. She was upset by the things that the teacher said. So she decided to go to the bank and find out if they had enough savings to move into their own house, which they had been renting out. So it means that they ticked you off. They did something to annoy you. Did you get that? Okay. This is the next one. We hear this a lot. This is a common phrasal verb. Listen.
Carson, draw some blood. Doctor, according to his charts, he may be anemic. I don't think...
Well, I don't care what you think. You do as I say. Don't think you're special, Carson, simply because there's no one like you in this department. You don't change your attitude, I'll get you kicked out of neurosurgery faster than you say yassa.
Ha, this part, they very threatening. Now this Dr. Udvahai, now they follow Ben Carson here and say, if you don't change your attitude, I'll get you kicked out of neurosurgery. When person tell you, say, they will kick you out, when you use the phrasal verb, kick someone out, the Cambridge Dictionary tells us that this means to force someone to leave a place or organization. Imagine, say, you no pay your rent on time. Your landlord can't tell you, say, if you don't pay before the end of the month, I will have you kicked out. This means that they're going to push you out of a place forcefully. Did you get that? So this doctor means that, of course, we know that Dr. Carson was different among the other doctors. And he wasn't trying to prove anything. He was just being a new intern. But this is just to say that this was one of the scenes that was a bit hot in the film. Let's look at two more examples, two more scenarios for some of these lessons. Take the phrasal verb work at something. Listen to this example. Mr. Steven worked at his job diligently and was eventually promoted. What does this mean to you? It means that he put in effort into what he was doing and he got the promotion he needed. If you are also aiming for a promotion or you are preparing for an interview or an exam, make sure you work at it. Okay? Let's look at the final example to tick off someone. Madam Mary was so ticked off by the negative comments her colleagues made. This one means say Madam Mary vexed because her colleagues were saying things that were not nice to her. Now remember, say this is part 1. In part 2, you are going to learn 5 more lessons. Now I'm going to go over these lessons in Korean because I am learning Korean among other languages. So when you say against all odds, the Korean version is Modun Yokyogo Ditsko. I hope say I get tamu, my Korean people. For figure out something, you say ihe ada, ihe hada, or ahaneda. And for work at something, you say yoshimhi noryok-hada. Yoshimhi noryok-hada. For the phrasal verb to tick off someone, to make someone angry, you say hwanage hada. Hwanage hada. And then the final one to kick someone out, you say church church haneda. Church haneda. Follow the Mother Isn't Mother podcast wherever you get your podcast and share it with anyone you know would love to sound natural when they speak English. Thank you for listening. This podcast was produced by me, Adenike Babalola. The cover art, the YouTube thumbnail, everything was designed by me. And I played the film scenes from Netflix. And this podcast is hosted on Buzzsprout. See you in the next one.